Hi, my name is Kafui Day. Are you looking for that show about men, for men? Well, watch out for Mandahub Unplugged. Bachelors, married, divorced, searching in complicated relationships. Everything about men, for men. It's Mandahub Unplugged. Stay tuned.
Mandahub Unplugged means life matters.
Hi there, my name is Kweku Temen. To be a fine man, you need a wealth of information, and that is coming up on a new TV show, Mandahub Unplugged. You definitely must watch, and you definitely have to stay tuned. Well, my name is Kweku Temen, like I said, and I recommend Mandahub Unplugged by Miss Lynn.
Mandahub Unplugged means life matters.
Hi there, have you heard about Mandahub Unplugged? You better watch it. There's a lot to learn. It's informative, it's revealing, it's very healthy for the mental well-being of every single human being, not just men. Don't miss it. I am Ohinere Gifty Auntie, and I love it.
Mandahub Unplugged means life matters.
Finally, Mandahub Unplugged TV show is here with us on GH1 TV. And today, on our very first episode, we are here to dive deep into the meaning of Mandahub. And to do this with me, I have the Visionnaire with me. I have the mind behind this very show with me on the set. And he is in the person of Apostle Theophilus Jeffreys. Hello, Apostle.
Hi, Joycelyn, the designer.
I'm so excited to be on set with you, our very first episode. I'm so excited. And on this episode, Apostle, most people are asking, what is Mandahub all about? Even though we have launched this show, people are still asking, okay, so Mandahub, it sounds great, but what does it mean? Where is this heading to? What's the focus? So who brought the idea? There are lots of questions in my inbox, Apostle. So today, I specifically said before I start my job as the host, I would want the Visionnaire to be on set, help us navigate through the journey, how we got here. The viewers are here. They want to hear your voice.
Well, it's good to be here. It took us sleepless nights. It took us planning. It took us tedious, diligence, commitment, a lot of stuff. Just like a woman who wants to prepare a nice meal. You have to start from the drawing board. Go to the market, get the groceries, come back home, begin to put the pieces together. So the final meal that you are going to be so enjoying actually went through a lot. You know, every product is an evidence of a process. So there's always a process that produces a product. And anything that escapes process won't last. Anything that escapes process will falter, would fail, would falter, would faint, and can't last. So Mandahub have been in a pipeline for a long while, and we've all have been planning and putting all things together, and we are here today. Although today seems to be the arrival, but it's not even an arrival. This is just the beginning.
It's just the beginning.
This is just the beginning. So going forward, the name Mandahub, I think that most people would want to really understand. Like,
yes, they have lots of questions in my
Is it an Indian name? Is it a Japanese name? Where is it coming from? The root where, like, what is the rationale behind the name? Now, viewers need to understand that the word, this show is typically for men. We will get there. So because it's for men, the male species, you know that in every male are three personalities. In the male. In the male is the man. In the male is the dad. in the male is a husband.
Okay.
So every male you see, there is an aspect of him called the man.
The man.
There's an aspect of him called the dad.
The dad.
Then there's an aspect of him called the husband. So Mandahub is just a compound name that we all came together. So okay, so if it's about the male, and since in the male is three major personalities, the man, the dad, the husband. Okay, so let's just bring it together to form a very beautiful, simple but convincing name, Mandahub. So when you hear the name today, Mandahub is the man, the dad, and then the husband.
And let me say categorically that Apostle keeps using we, but trust me, he is a deep thinker. So he came up with this name, Mandahub. Apostle, he deserves all the applause. The name is unique, the name is deep, and it's going to go far.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
The name sounds really heavy. I remember when you approached me to be the host with this name, I'm like, wow, Mandahub. And the explanations, the details, I'm like, I'm in.
Okay.
And here we are today.
Here we are
Apostle.
today. Yes. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I think the viewers need to understand that because we want to give a holistic approach to this show. Yeah. We are not looking at a show that will be handicapped, that will be imbalanced. If we're dealing with the male, let's deal with the complete male. Do you care to know that success in one area of your life as an adult doesn't compensate for failure in other areas? Which means that as a male, you could be succeeding as a man. You are an accountant, you are a lawyer, you are a president, you are a sportsman, you are an electrician, you are an engineer. You are succeeding as a man, but that's not all. If you succeed as a man, but you fail as a dad, you've hurt society.
Exactly.
You've hurt society because they say charity begins at home.
Sure.
So we need to bring back a place where the fatherly discipline, the fatherly input is being emphasized so that you don't succeed just as a man. A good accountant, you are the best accountant. But what about being a dad?
A dad or even a husband.
Yes, what about being a dad? And then what about being a husband to your wife, to the woman you marry? So we are encouraging a holistic show where we want to dive into different facets, different areas where we are not only addressing and helping you to succeed as a man, because we will do that because there's going to be several segments on even financial intelligence where we want to encourage the men to manage their finances. How do you, because men, a lot of men who are even in business, we want to even believe God where we will be able to organize a symposium where we organize a business class for young businessmen who are into business and want to manage their finance. But viewers need to understand I am a very certified deep financial intelligence coach and consultant. So we're going to be go into all those areas, we'll talk about their financial life and several areas. So we don't only want to encourage the man succeeding, but we want to also talk about their husband. Okay, because a lot of wives are not happy at home. A lot of wives are not satisfied at home. A lot of wives have a lot of complaint, have a lot of dissatisfaction, and that is because of their husband. The wife must be happy, but you know that the mother can be happy in the woman. But the wife will not be happy because in the female are 7 personality. In the man I mentioned 3, but in the female are 7 personality. There's a girl in the female. There's a mother in the female. There's a sister in the female. There's a wife in the female. There's a lady in the female. So the wife of the female would only be satisfied when their husband is performing.
The duty, right?
A man can be a good father by a bad husband. He's playing his responsibility very well as a father, paying school fees, doing all those. Or meanwhile, it's not only paying fees that makes you a dad, because you can be an absentee father where you are not involved in the day-to-day life of your children, which are things that we're going to be all talking about and helping men to be fully responsible for their actions. So it's a whole package that the name Mandahub is a compound name. The man, the dad, and the husband, and we will encourage all the men to twin in because this is a show that's going to redefine how they
I'm
live
sure
their
not
life.
only the men, the women should stay glued, right? Because they have a lot to learn as well.
Oh, of course. If you ask me about the women, I will tell you that, you know, in my research and then in my work as a counselor over the years, we have noticed that there is a gap. Even in business, there's something you call gapology. Gapology is when you want to go into business in an area, you want to go and study. Is there a gap? Maybe you are a fashion designer,
Yeah.
so you want to study what is lacking within the fashion industry. That's a gap.
Okay.
So you want to look at that. There's something missing. Now there's something missing within the sphere of the modern day females, the millennials and the Gen Z. Now, because of the challenges marriages have faced, largely a lot of homes have been broken down. The divorce is rampant. High rate. Fathers are no longer even present in the life of their kids. So we've realized that a lot of young women who are of maritable age now, 20, 30, 40, 30, thereabout, quite a number of them were raised single-handedly by their mother. There's no involvement of a fatherly figure, the male role in them. So the concept of submission, their submission instinct has been killed.
Totally.
Yeah, their submission instinct has been killed. So when you see carefully, quite a number of them don't know how to talk to a man. They don't know how to treat a man. They don't know how to esteem men. They don't even know how to honor men. In fact, when we even talk about respect, it will surprise you that a lot of women don't even know what respect look like. You know, it is difficult for a lady who is brought up just by her mom, single-handedly, to know how to even submit to a man. It will be very challenging because in quite a number of them, and in this era where we are encouraging independence of the woman, you know, the feminists are all over the place. You know, hey, we can do without them. You know, we can be better than them. You know, being a feminist. You know, and you see, let me chip this in here for our sisters. Society these days applauding women for being men. Society these days is training the women to take up the role of a man. So they are looking masculine. A lot of ladies who say, but you know, I'm maritable age, you know, whatever. You are looking like a man.
Wow, not physically.
No, not physically.
But the attitude.
Yeah, attitude. You carry the masculine traits. Aggression. Okay, so I will explain. Aggression, toughness, being loud. It's not their fault because quite a number of them, they grow through survival.
Sure.
You'd have to survive through the grain. You'd have to struggle for yourself. So they attain independence too early. You see, Ghana, I still believe that Ghana could have even been better. Personal view anyway. Ghana could have still been better under the colonial rule. We took independence too early. Too early that we don't even know how to read really too early. So a lot of ladies have gained independence too early. So she's been on her own, feeding herself, clothing herself, surviving herself. She command, and especially those of them who are into industry, into business, who have workers under them and stuff like that. So that trade have been embodied into them. So they come to a point where it's difficult for them to now reverse the equation, where to submit. So their submission instinct has been killed. Wow. So we want to. So this show is not only for the men. A show is going to encourage where women would learn how to treat men, how to talk to men, how to approach men, how to handle men, because we're going to be talking about that. So we are not only focusing on, okay, men. Any lady, because there are genuine women, honest women out there who are so frustrated, like you ask in the promo, what do men really want? And what really make men happy? There are so many honest women out there who are sincere, who are genuine, who are honest, but they are just getting so frustrated.
We don't know the approach.
Yes.
We don't know the way.
Wait, let me give you a scenario. You are a woman. You understand better. How do you feel when you have your child, woke up in the middle of the night, the child is crying, you give a breast milk, it's still crying. You give her water, it's still crying. Many other stuff. You just get so frustrated. You don't even know what to do again. A lot of women, genuine sisters,
that is where they are.
That's where they are. This show is for them.
Wow. So now we know the meaning of Mandahub Unplugged with Apostle Theophilus Jeffreys as the Visionnaire of this very show. We take a quick commercial break. We will be right back.
Hi there, have you heard about Mandahub Unplugged? You better watch it. There's a lot to learn. It's informative, it's revealing, it's very healthy for the mental well-being of every single human being, not just men. Don't miss it. I am Ohinere Gifty Auntie, and I love it.
Mandahub Unplugged means life matters.
Welcome back from that short commercial break, and thank you for staying tuned. This is our very first episode of Mandahub Unplugged. I'm excited. I'm about to learn a lot. At the same time, I'm nervous. But I know with the help of my viewers and the help of my boss, the Visionnaire right here, this show is going to be one of the best men's show this nation and across the world have ever received. Let's go back to the Visionnaire and ask him the main focus of the show. Come with me. Apostle.
Yeah.
I'm back again.
You are back. I know you are back.
As your genuine strong host of Mandahub Unplugged, can you please share with us, or should I say narrow it down, what is the main focus of Mandahub Unplugged?
You see, when you look into the media space, the shows we've had over the years, you see that the emphasis largely has been on women. There are a lot of shows for women, ladies, women, so many spaces. But when you are really looking for that show or that space or that platform where genuine issues that concern men, I'm not talking about drama.
No.
I'm not talking about a space where somebody is bitter. Because Mandahub Unplugged is not for a place to come and vent your bitterness.
Not at all.
When you are bitter, you can talk to us. We will listen to you and provide solution, and you'll be healed. Because one of the things that has paraded the perennial era this season we have now is a lot of shows are over there, and you see people who are wounded, who are hurting,
Who are broken,
and who have not been healed. They have become the counselors,
and they are messing
things up. Maybe for an example, a lady got married at the age of 23. At the time she was getting married, she literally was ignorant about a lot of things. A lot of how things supposed to be done. And also down the lane 2 years, the marriage collapsed. She's hurting, she's bitter, she's wounded, she's crying,
then
she's wailing. Then maybe because she's famous or something like that, somebody invited her on a show, then she'll come and talk, and then blah blah blah. She's giving her opinion. When you went to school, were you taught with opinions?
No.
You were taught with laid down, regulated, regimented principles that are reasonable, that are logical, that are tested and proven. Mandahub platform is such. We are not encouraging opinions. We are not encouraging what we like, what you think, but what really is it? What is the truth that anybody at all can learn, that anybody at all can grasp from you? We are not going to impose your opinion on somebody else. No,
because it didn't work.
It didn't work with you.
It doesn't mean it to not
it
work.
Doesn't mean it to not work with the other person. We are looking for a show where people who have even made mistake, like example I've stated. Maybe you married very early, so you can come on the show. I realized that at the time I married, I was naive, so I made a lot of mistake. I think I should have done it this way, this way. My eyes are open now. I am a better person. I am wiser than I was. So with that experience, that came with lesson. Because you know something, in every life experience are lessons. You don't throw away your experience. An experience without a lesson is just a wasted life that you have lived. So we are encouraging that when you have an experience, what is your experience about?
What do you do with
What did you do experience? What have you learned? So we want people who have gone through stuff, who have learned through, because I teach and I emphasize that you don't just go through things, you grow. So when you are going through it, you are also growing. So we look around and realize that we want a platform where people who have gone through things, who have learned their lesson, will come on board and share such lessons. So we want to create a platform where the voice of men will be heard. You see, do you know that there are a lot of men out there who have actually come to a point where they believe that women are scam?
Really?
They believe that marriage is even a scam, that marriage doesn't even favor them because of their experience, what they have gone through. But the women are not scam, although these days the greatest scam of the 21st century is this thing called I loved you.
I love
so
you.
People should be careful, because when somebody come and tell you I love you, maybe it's not you they are loving, it's something else. So love can become a scam. So you don't believe it when you hear it.
Yeah, some men even believe that marriages favors women more than them.
And they hold strong notions because of experiences and the happiness. Because over the years, society have amplified the cause of women. Domestic violence, they speak for women. Waju, even in Ghana, Waju, Taju. There are a lot of organizations that speaks for women, that helps women. So men have been sidelined, supposedly for so long. When there's divorce, you see that the attack is on the men. So quite a number of these males have this prejudiced mindset. We seek to have a platform where they can be heard.
They can be heard.
You see, when people are heard and they feel heard,
they feel less burdened.
Yes, and they can open up now to be understood. So we want a platform where they will be heard. We agree that some men have been scammed. Some marriages have gone sour, and it has affected the men largely. You know, I read a statistic that says that a large portion of women who have even climbed the billionaire ladder, they got there by divorce.
Oh, really?
It was their divorce, because when they divorced, that got them the money. And a lot of notions and cases and so men have come so far. A lot of young guys now they don't even want to marry.
Yeah,
the notion is there because of what they see what they hear.
I wish I have the chance to read some of the things I have in my email, the kind of things men are talking about.
Good. So it will surprise you that this is affecting largely even relationships, largely the male fraternity, the female fraternity. Mandahub seeks to bring a win-win scenario. We want to kill the competition, where as if the women are competing with the men.
Can they even do that?
But people are doing that because the feminists are propounding a theory of female independence from men. But let me even make them funny. You cannot even spell she without spelling he. You cannot even spell Mrs. without spelling Mr. You cannot, you understand that one? You can't even spell a female without male. It's the menstrual space circle. Men is there. So you cannot just take away the men.
I know.
You know, but the feminists are trying to propound the independence. We like it, women should be independent. But not independence to a point whereby we want to prove men wrong.
Like too much of everything.
Too much everything wrong. So the feminists should be focusing on equity, not equality.
Sure.
You understand that one? So Mandahub seeks to bridge that gap. All those men who are prejudiced, all those guys who have been wounded, who have been hurt, and they see marriage in the wrong light. They see women in the wrong light. There are some men now who have taken upon themselves just to sleep with women and mess them up.
And even give birth to
just mess them up. They are hurt. They have a wrong notion. I think that our voice can go far, where we can be able to teach and talk. Listen to these stories. That's why we'll be encouraging you out there. If you know of any hurting man, any wounded man, any broken man, whose story must be heard. Even if it's yourself, you have been wounded, you are downtrodden, you've been rejected, you've been dejected, you've been abandoned. Nobody have listened to you, and you feel all left out there by yourself. You should be able to reach out to us. Mandahub platform would listen to all these people. So that's actually the focus. We hope that Mandahub platform will be a voice
for
men a voice for husband, a voice for women who love men, women who want to see men grow, who want to see men do very well, who will be that voice, who will blow their trumpet and they can be heard.
Yeah. Apostle, and another question that most viewers, per the ad that they've seen so far, they are asking why a female as the host for this particular show. Already we are saying that women wants to take up the role of men and all that, and now look at you guys trying to even take up the show that is meant for us. This is to me, but Apostle, as the visionnaire, please, can you break it down for my viewers?
You see, one of the reasons is that we want to make a point that the average man, the male species, can never be truly happy without a woman.
Apostle, say that again.
The average man, the male species, created by God, can never be truly fulfilled and satisfied without the input of a female. God said it in the beginning, it's not good for the man to be, I'll give him help. So the help that God gave a man is woman.
Okay.
It's not that the help that God gave man. If you are a man, you are listening to me. It's, in fact, there are a lot of young men who are listening, who don't even want to marry. Can I advise you? Do you know that sometimes after you struggle to make money and the money is not coming, get married?
Okay.
Your blessing is connected to the woman.
Wow.
The reason being that the Bible said that he that finds a wife finds a good thing and obtains favor. Now, in Genesis, God cursed the man and God cursed the man to labor.
Okay.
So a man who is laboring without favor will struggle.
A man who is laboring without favor.
Favor is that fragrance that comes over the labor of the man that produce results.
Right.
And a lot of men don't know this. That's why we will question you as a woman when a man marries you and his business is going down.
Oh, he's still the same.
And he's still the same. His life is going on downward trend. We will question you because you are supposed, the union with you, the agreement with you is supposed to skyrocket the man's success because you are coming with favor. You are coming with favor on his labor.
Yeah.
So the labor of the man see fruit when he meets a wife. Not a woman. Bible didn't say that he that finds a woman,
no.
a wife.
Sure.
That's why every female, you must be a wife before you be found.
All right.
Not a girl. So we want to make that statement that to explain this concept that, see, men need, the word is need.
Not one.
Not one. It's a need. It's a need. It's a needed necessity for men. But in the same manner, like I put it this way, what attracts a man the most is what he misses the most.
Okay.
And what a man misses the most is his greatest weakness.
Oh,
and the greatest weakness of the man is a woman.
wow.
So your strongest point as a man is what you love the most. So that is one of the points that women are very key, are very important in the life of a man.
Okay.
And we want a woman to be on the show, to host the show, because women are source of fruitfulness. She's called woman, the man with the womb. So when women are taken care of well, they produce results.
All right. Thank you, Apostle. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Because of time, we would like to wrap up quickly. But a quick one, per what you said so far, I think we are going to have experts on this show that is going to help the viewers in so many ways. So are we expecting visitors or guests or some other people on the show?
Of course. You see, public-private partnership always work. Nothing exists in isolation. Everything works in network. Now, our show development policy is actually 5. The 5 E's. We encourage, we educate, we inspire, we empower, we edify, and then we entertain. So anybody that fits into this development, our show development policy within this 5 E is qualified. When we, for example, we're talking about finance, we're talking about mental health. There are so many world-renowned mental health experts out there who want to talk to the issue of mental health for men. You understand that one? That beliefs. Like we said, we just don't want to bring people here to come and criticize and condemn.
That's
We want
not
people
what
to
the
come
show
in
is
here
for.
to come and educate, to inspire, to enable, to equip. That's what we're looking for. So anyone who fit into this, you're going to see quite a number of people who buy into our model and our vision, our idea.
Thank you so much, our visionnaire. Thank you so much, Apostle Theophilus Jeffreys. Thank you, viewers, for staying with us. This is just to introduce what Mandahub Show it's all about. Watch out for the next episode. It's going to be educative, entertaining, lively, and you have a lot to learn. We are not here for only the men, like the apostle rightly said. The women should stay glued to their television set. Till I see you again next week, it's Mandahub Unplugged. Men's life matters. See you.